Alright, guys, we are going to play a new game called No One Survived. It is a survival game. We are starting in a pretty good spot, it actually looks like. Let's check the map. So it's got a pretty good sized map. It is in early access. We are right over here in this section. There's a red arrow, that's us. We're on the border of E1, E2. Looks like there may be a town here. We have a merchant here. So we're going to look. You have the circles that are white, that's our merchants. Then as we go through, you'll find, like, there's a mine right there. It's got a little hammer. There's a mine right there. Another little town here. Big town or something here. Like, you got all these little towns, and they're all spread out. There's lots of mountains, lots of stuff. There's animals. Um, it is slowly, or rather, actually, it's pretty quickly becoming one of my favorite type games. I mean, it's they really did a good job. They use Unreal Engine 5. So if anybody knows anything about that, that's pretty good. I do want to gather some of this clay, or at least know where the clay is, because it is important. I've been playing a little bit. I played with my son. We've been trying it out, seeing what it's like. Got some rock here. Looks like this must be the merchant. Possibly. Let's see. It should be. Yeah. So you have traders, and you can talk to them, and then they'll ask you. You can barter with them. You can just sell them stuff, and they can teach you things. So, like, blunt weapons. So you have your books, basically. You start with a little bit of stuff. You start with all the stuff in your backpack. You start with a gun, a Desert Eagle, a spear, a metal bow, a dagger, your crafting hammer, and an axe. Um, with the axe, you can break rock, and you can do that, but it wears the weapon down, or wears the tool down a lot faster than cutting trees. So you want a pickaxe, things like that. Um, I don't know that I have. Yeah, you can't teach you that because we don't have a relationship. So, like, you look up here, it says I can't teach you this. Here it says I can't teach you this. Um, the skills. So as you do things, this is learned by doing. So the more you use blunt weapons, the more you craft blunt weapons, the more this number goes up. The better the number, the better the weapons, the things like that. So you have blades and firearms and weapons crafting and tailoring, engineering, electrical, mechanics, architecture, or I'm sorry, agriculture, cooking, metallurgy, medicine. The more you use things and the more you do things, the better it gets. The more you run around and do all that, you get conditioned, body conditioning. Uh, Once you learn things, you can unlock by using, this is a skill tree or a technology tree, and you have certain things that you have to unlock it. For one, you have to have this one. All you have to have is a log and 3 stone, and you can unlock it. That's your crafting table. That's your start. But like this one, you have to have mechanics level 1 and an iron ingot to be able to learn this how to make this thing. And so it's kind of cool. There is lots to learn. I mean, you can make your own ammo after this. What the beauty part about this game, and what I really enjoy, is that it kind of makes you have to go through all the stuff. So, like, you learn this, and then you have to learn this so that you can make planks. But then your next thing, like this, takes glass, or this takes where's it at? That takes plant fibers, but all the levels are high. This one takes planks. So to learn it, you have to learn this. Each thing, like, yeah, you could jump from iron ingot and go straight to these, but you need this thing to be able to make these things, in the long run. So they make you learn them. So it's kind of neat. It works out great. And then this is what our workup is for the world. So we're on map 1. There's only 2 maps. There's 1 and 2. I did use the starter kit, so that's the backpack that has all the stuff that we have. Otherwise, you'd be naked. You have no pocket space. All you have is space for the things in your hotbar. We're not doing hordes because it's hard. The game's hard enough to start with, and this is just I've only played a little bit of it, so we kind of want to learn. The zombies are weak, which doesn't mean they're a pushover. Some of them you can hit them one time. Some of them it takes 10 times to hit them. Respawns. I tried looking at this, and don't know what the difference is. I don't know if this means more or less, so I just left it as is. These are all based. This is as it starts, except for the days. Normally, the days for a year, they count 20 days as a year. I'm like, yeah, let's do 360. Not that it matters. Loot distribution is abundant. I'm not doing permadeath, and I'm not doing PvP. There are animals in this game, and those things will kill you. So you can get them for food. You can do all that stuff. But what I want to look for now is, okay, we got a merchant here. We got some great stuff all around him. We've got I think this might be an iron of sorts. maybe copper. Um, but so this will be good. This is copper right here. This is clay. This is copper. So that might be iron. And the white ones are just rock, like that. And this white green looking one that's just moss on a rock. All right, so let's get started. We'll collect some stuff. We'll collect some logs, whatnot. Now there is a you gotta watch out. Those trees will kill you quick, and especially when they get to bouncing around because it's still early access. See, they just jump for no reason. They'll bounce off stuff. All right, you just takes a couple of swings and you can pick up the logs. All right, we'll grab these. We have plenty of space. The way the backpack works is it goes by space and weight. So if you pick up one thing that maxes your weight out, then you can't pick anything else up. But you can also pick up so much little stuff that doesn't weigh you down, but it fills up the backpack space, and then you can't pick anything up then. All right, so we'll grab a couple of these loose stones. These are important in the beginning because you don't really have a pickaxe unless you want to sit there and ruin your good axe on rocks. Then, all right, we'll do that. Now I'm going to go in here into my technology, and since now I have a log and 3 stones, now I can confirm and unlock that. Now, the next thing, so once I hit, like here, this takes clay. So if I can grab 5 clay, then I can build this, or I can unlock it. Once I build this, then I can make the planks from this. So I will need a toolbox. So that's what we'll be on the lookout for, because that's one of the requirements to build that. And we're going to run for, I'm going to do quite a bit of a series, I think, on this. And it's still kind of a slow, still kind of a slow process to get started in this game. So bear with me. I will edit as best I can. These little little trees give you branches, and if you look in the right-hand corner, which I can't show it, but in the right-hand corner of the screen, right-hand side, it shows. I'll show the next one. It shows 2 sticks and some plant fibers. So 2 sticks, 5 plant fibers, and those are good. You're gonna need to know that's there. These trees break down and give you sticks and 1 log, but you don't really pick anything up. See, like those that I broke, there's nothing to pick up. Now you can walk around and you can find stuff like that. Those are just branches, and they are out here. You just got to look for them. All right, so now we need to decide: are we building here? Are we moving? What do we want to do? So I want to take a look at the map again, and we are headed towards the edge of the map. So I don't really think that's a good idea. I want to head towards this town right here and see what's over there. I don't see, there's a mine here, a mine there, and a mine there. We will need the mines, and there's another one there. So there's 4 mines. I'm not seeing any in this area, so it's probably best to kind of work towards this area. But since we know there's clay and stuff here we're going to need, then we'll work towards this town for now. And I might make several bases around this whole place. But if this town is not really a town, it's just something small, then we will go somewhere else. Because that's where your resources come in, is the towns. So we want to go this way. Back towards the trader-ish. See what we can see. Now running does burn up your stamina, and you need stamina for your weapons and tools and stuff. So one of my favorite weapons is this spear, the metal spear. Now resources do come back, so like all these rocks, if you broke them all down, they will come back. Same thing with the trees. But if you build where they were at, then they won't come back. They'll stay clear. It looks like a pretty good sized town, actually. So let's find a spot sort of close to it, and we'll work. I don't know how much of this game we'll play, because it's pretty much you're gonna die. You're gonna die repeatedly in this game. There's not much you can do about it. You can try to fight as best you can, and they'll overwhelm you eventually. It's kind of reminds me of 7 Days and like maybe Rust. There's all kinds of, like right now I have poor clothing on. It's raining and it's going to get cold. So it's a normal thing like these survival games have. Or is that a plant? Do some venturing, scouting here. It might just be like an electrical plant. So that might not be really what we're looking for as far as the town goes. Yeah, it's got some buildings, but I wouldn't say it was town. And there are different types of zombies. There's zombies that spit. There's zombies that explode and radiate the area. There's zombie dogs. There's crawler like spiders like 7 Days has the spider zombies that crawl on all fours. But again, this is an early access, so they all kind of look. You get a couple of them that look a lot alike. The special zombies, the ones that do like the spitting and the exploding and different things. They look different than the rest of them. But they did a great job. The character, you really can't change a whole lot. You can change the hair color and stuff, but it doesn't really show you, like, you don't get to see it. There is a first person view, but I don't like it. It's too much. There are vehicles you can drive and fix up and move around with them, which I think this looks like one. Yeah, this looks like one you can drive. Yeah, it just doesn't have any fuel, and its condition is at 0, so it's not working. But it has storage, and then you can like get in it and drive it around. But we don't have anything to make that happen. So I am gonna like peer in here a little bit. Let me get my weapons out. There are car alarms that will call in hordes, or not hordes, but anybody close by. Come on, give me the prompt. Anything with a little magnifying glass means you should be able to open it. I don't know why it's not showing me the prompt. See, like that, you can open, you can search it. We found some spare parts. That's how you make repair kits, some fuel, some nuggets. Those are good. The car battery I'm going to leave for now because we don't have a lot of space. And you can get them from a lot of different cars. Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me open that, but let's check this little building here. Doesn't look like there's much, but it gets us out of the rain if we needed to. Zombies can break structures. They will. So like even when you build a base, they can come and destroy it. So grab these parts, grab the rest of these fuels. Not that I need all this stuff, and I can always get rid of stuff. I can. What is this? These are grips and a silencer for a sniper rifle. Let me check. Maybe that thing didn't need to give me the prompt, because that one didn't give me a prompt either, and I was able to open it. That's what you open it, and then it gives you the prompt. And some medicine. This is ointment, gives you plus 20 health. You start with a few first aid things. You have antibiotics that give you 60 plus health, adrenaline, which gives you a lot of stamina, more antibiotics that give you antibodies. You do have drinking water. And I don't know how far I want to venture into this place because it's probably full of the bad zombies. There's a zombie right there in the front, right in the middle where I don't know if y'all can see the white dot, but he's just kind of wandering around. There's a construction worker zombie right there. I don't like to run in too fast. I like to let one at a time come to you, because if you get, they will overwhelm you. They go so fast and your stamina runs out. But for the most part, they're not that hard. And he didn't have anything useful on him. Most of them don't. I've found a couple of them with clothes, but for the most part, if you do get anything from them, it's rotten food or rotten meat. So let's get this guy's attention. It doesn't take much. You just get within a certain range of them. It works kind of like with timing. So if you get the timing just right when they're going to swing or when they're running up on you, you can really take them out. Now, the crawlers, they're crazy, and the ones that spit like fireballs. And see, there's just a random battery I could pick up. There's so much like going on loot wise, and monitoring your inventory, your levels and things. So you really got, you have way more than just you're hungry. You have carbohydrates, and you have proteins, and you have all this different stuff. Like this is a different kind of battery here. This is a household battery. So I'm not sure what a lot of this stuff's for. But none of these doors are able to be opened. This little building probably is. I don't know if I can climb that. You can climb short walls just by kind of running up to them, so I wasn't sure if the tall walls, you could climb those or not. If I can find a toolbox, then we'll be good to kind of set up a temporary base with a workbench and stuff. Yeah, there's a few zombies in there. I don't think I can squeeze. So yeah, this place is kind of, it doesn't really look like there's much I can actually get into. Unless I can go around and go through these buildings and come out out the back of them. We'll check it out and see. And being that it's early access, these could be things that are like coming later. Normally the door will prompt you with a open. I haven't found much luck in much in the way of climbing ladders, so maybe they'll add that too one day. There's a door we can open. Doesn't look like there's anything in here, but oh, actually I'll take that back. That's a good, nice machete. So we'll swap that machete out for this like little regular kitchen knife. Does 15 damage, 30 impact, 2 knockdown, and 15 mutilation rate. This one does 25 damage, 45 impact, 5 knockdown, and 20 mutilation. -5 on speed. This one has -2. So it's a little worse for the speed, but a little better for everything else. So it's the choices you have to make in this game is, do I want this or do I want that? Or how do I want this stuff to affect me? And again, I want to slow go around because I don't want to run into a bunch of them. And it's about to be dark outside, so let's close this door. There's no door. Great. Don't want to get snuck up on. These are awesome to find. I don't know that I can take these. I don't know how much room I have. Maybe I'll take them for now. Again, the gasoline and stuff like that's not really needed right now because we don't have a vehicle. You have to repair them and do all this other stuff, and that takes. Man, it is so noisy when you walk. Those are electrical components. I'm gonna grab that. I don't know if we'll get more books here. Yeah. And these do not stack, so unfortunately, but once you have one, so like if you have the same book, this is volume 4, this is volume 5, then you don't need to carry the same book. So like this is cooking 5, this is cooking 4, this is cooking 5. So that one I don't need. Mechanics 3, Mechanics 2. So it would be good to have that one. So we'll take the Mechanics 3. I'm going to go ahead and drop the gas here, like I said, and I don't need any of this stuff at the moment. So I can actually take this one and sell it, which would be good, So we'll do that. We'll take what we can. That way we can go back to the trader and sell stuff. But it is definitely, these are simple parts. We need those. A lot of this stuff you kind of figure out along the way. There's a toolbox. That's what we need. That's very important. So I don't know. I'm gonna search this room, and then I think we'll head back to out and about. Man, so farming. I'm gonna take all these and I'll sell them, whatever we don't need or whatever we can't afford. Now here's another thing. So your stuff sits in a certain ways. So like now we have room for another book. If we adjust things constantly, work on adjusting your inventory, and like these you get a million of, so there's no point even carrying those around. So now I can move all this up even more, and then like this little guy, this can go here, this can go up. We'll take it all the way. That, and so now I have room for another book here, plus some 1 spots. We'll check this one. And he's got food, and we definitely want the food, so. Alright, I don't need the rocks, because again, I can pick those up anywhere. I want the metal. I want these. I'll eat that one because that'll benefit our carbs are right here. I mean, our protein, our carbs, our fatigue, which once you have to rest. Eat carbs. Don't need the mood. So I'll eat this too. I'm trying to think what I can get rid of. See, I can read these books. That's what I'm doing now. I'm reading that book, and it will help my stuff level up. So I don't think it'll let me use it more than once. I guess it will, because you lose mood when you read them. I guess it depresses you. And you can find things that'll boost your mood. Can I use it again? I can. I don't know how many times I can use it, but you see, it's got a condition. It's like everything in your inventory has a condition, and it's slowly losing. But see, these are all full, so I can keep reading it until it's gone. But my mood's going to go to utter crap if I do that. So I'm looking here. If I take this one, let's turn it, put it here. That opens up a 3 spots. Man, I don't want to waste any food. So this is carbohydrate and protein. These are really good. They don't give you a lot of carbs, but they give you protein and fatigue and mood. I hate to leave it behind. And I'll leave the cement. All right, we're going to get out of here because it's getting kind of, what is that? Nothing. It's making me a little nervous being in here. For one, I don't know what we're going to find. I don't want to get too much of a bind out here. Oh, but let me show you real quick while we're standing here. So I read that book 3 times for engineering. So I got 20, 20, 20. I'm almost to level 1, and I haven't even done anything. The condition from running, it's giving me more stamina. It's what that does, is it slowly builds your stamina. All right, so I'm going to head out here. Because, this is where we came in, wasn't it? Let's see. And you can check the map while you're running. I think I'm going to run parallel-ish. That should take us back to where the merchant is. And I want to sell some of this stuff and see what he's got. Maybe I can get some food. Find a place to build a base to set up, start upgrading, get some of this clay. And I really enjoy the crafting in this game, like the way it works, the way it's set up. These inclines are not the greatest to build on. You want kind of a flat area. So, because the buildings lock to each other, they they snap to each other. And so if it's in an incline, it doesn't want to snap because it's too far off the ground. So your best is to have it as close to flat as you can. Like a little slope's not that bad, but a big slope is hard to get it to understand what you're trying to do. So I think right over here, this looks pretty well. Maybe, I don't know. I was looking for the top of the ridge where it kind of levels out. Like maybe right here where I'm standing. It's kind of leveled out for a little bit. Just for a temporary home. Let's see. So we go to 5. We click this. We go to foundations. And see, we can we can keep building foundation. But see how it doesn't want to click to it, doesn't want to link up to it, and it's because the ground is not as level as it needs to be. So hold on, I'm gonna take this one out, and that's the beauty part is I'm not using any material to do this. These are all just they're fragments of memory or whatever. So let's see. I want to bury it as much as I can. I think maybe I'm trying to find that where it looks flat-ish. Like that is almost flat. If I bury one side in the mountain, might be okay. All right, I hit the wrong button. That lets me I can put at least a 4. And these are kind of wild the way it works. Since it's not there, you can walk all through it. It needs the structure to be able to attach to it. So, what about here? Will it link in here? No, see, it's floating, so it doesn't understand what you're trying to do. All right, 3 maybe it. I'll do that. That linked up. No. What about here? I mean, even if it's all crazy shape, I don't care. This is, like I said, it's temporary. All right, so we're done with that. So now we can take that and put it away. Oh no, I want to do something else too. Okay, so here, we're gonna do. It's not structures. It's not workshop. It's furniture. All right, so that's a stick. We want a log rack, and I'm just gonna put it, say here. All right. I wish I had more room. This is where it's going to get complicated. Because I need sticks, but I have no place to put any of this stuff to gather materials. So, I wonder if the trader has hours. Looks like he's open, which would be good. And again, the more you do with these people, the better off it. He's got meat. Okay. And chickens. You don't really have a whole lot of stuff that I want, but I'm looking for all the volume 5s or any duplicates like volume 1, volume 1. So 3, 2, 3. So I'll put that in there. 2, 1, 3, 4, 2. All right. 5. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have all of those. Mechanics 3 and 2. Metallurgy 2. Weapons 4. Weapons 5. Farming 5. Cooking 5. Cooking 4. Cooking 5. Cooking 5. Okay, we got 2 cooking 5s. That's good. All this stuff, like I said, it all adds up when you start making space. What else? So engineering, electrical, and which one was it I was reading? I was reading engineering. Yeah, this one. All right, what do I want for that? Well, for one, I want this, if I can. This weighs 5. I don't have room for it. So I may just have to sell versus... All right, let's do this. Let's turn this one and see if, yeah. And this one, I can turn it, put it here. That gives us room for, I think, a log. I think a log will fit in that space. Or sticks. Yeah. All right, so let's do this. Let's talk to him, and I want to see. I have some things for you. So, oh, this is to give it away. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to give the stuff. I've never used the traders, so it's kind of a you know, these are 3x5, and I don't have a 3x5. So what I can do is, let's see, do tailoring volume 2, try to get this and this. He didn't like that. Okay, how about this? So what does that say? It's 10 to 9. No, it's 12 to 9. So let's see. That seems, it's blue. How about now? Can I get the cigarette? We'll do the cigarette. What about the egg? I doubt he's going to do the wine. I got no room for all this stuff. That was too much. Okay, how about this? I don't want... These are the same, so I can put one back. I'm still good. What about the other chicken? Okay, what if I give you this back? What about this back? We'll do that. I guess we'll do that. So I got all that stuff, but I had to drop the chickens. So this I will consume, and I can pick up a chicken. This is for mood, which I don't need right at the moment. So let's see. Need waters. All right, well, how about this then? I'll give him this last book in good faith. And that gives me room for the chicken. Doesn't really help me for the other stuff because I'm still shy, but I can eat the egg for the proteins. It leaves me a little bit of space. Yeah, that's the, let's see. I will give you this too, because I don't want this knife. You can have it. Man, that might be enough for sticks. Let's see. All right, we're going to go gather some sticks, because if I can find sticks, then I can at least get going on the stuff that I need to do. Let's see, 6. I don't usually go out that fast and start gathering, so this is kind of new to me. All right, I stopped picking stuff up. So let's add all the material we just had, which is 5 is all I could get. We'll come back over here. It's going to take a minute to get started. So that was 4. And I dropped some somewhere. Let's see. So if you do that, it'll show you what's on the ground. Which we did chop a few trees down, so we should have some sticks. All right, so I can take that. We only stacked to 5, so that's the best I'm going to get. I'm not 100% sure what you do with the chickens. Maybe you have to make a chicken house or something. We need 5 more. There was 2 that I left behind. That one. That one. And there was 2 of them somewhere over here. There we go. So I can pick those up, or at least one of them. And I can complete that. I don't know that these just take logs, and unfortunately, without having some space, I'm not going to be able to gather any logs, but maybe, let's see. Because if I can just have enough space to gather 1 log, then I have enough space to gather 5 because they stack. Yeah, wait for that to end. Don't run in. Still moving. Alright, so can I pick up? Nope. I'm getting so close. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Since you can pick up stuff that's sitting on the floor, I'm going to take this and I'm going to drop it. I'm going to move this stuff over and try to make room for some sticks. We have to do it this way. I don't know if that's enough room or not. Let's move the chicken. No, that won't work. I need to move this to here. Move this to here. And I don't need these. Alright, and I can move the chicken up here, and that should be enough to get a log. So and all I have is the toolbox, which I need, so I gotta make sure I pick it up real before it despawns, if it does despawn. Yeah, that was all I could pick up is 5. But once I go here, I can put those 5 in, come back and get 5 more. Alright. Alright, so now that's complete. Alright, so let's go grab some more sticks, more logs. And I'm pretty sure things don't despawn when you put them on the ground, so that's kind of a good thing. Try not to get crushed by the tree. It's when it hits other things is when it gets all wonky. And that's why I made this rack, is it'll actually hold logs. All right. And in the beginning, you don't have to worry too much about zombies out in the woods and things. They don't really travel yet, except on if you have the hordes set up. They will travel then, but. Now, building in this game is very, is very interesting. Like, it really puts some effort into knowing how structures work. So I need 5 more. That'll make that. Get them all together. All right, now I want to see if it'll let me put in more foundations in these spots now that there's some structural stability. I guess not. Oh well. So it is what it is. This is as big as the house is going to be right here, which is fine for what we're doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm still not sure what the chicken thing is. You can dismantle it. What the hell do you dismantle? Cut it in little pieces. All right, I'm gonna grab these last couple. That way they don't go to waste up here and get lost. You can take and cut these stumps, but you'll only get 1 log out of the stump. So you get quite a bit out of the trees, but you get 1 log out of the stump. And since we don't necessarily need the logs right at the moment, I can take them and put them over here and store them. And I can go gather until this thing's full. But what I want to do is I want to actually start making the building. So we have little pillars Trying to see, am I on which side? I'm on this side of it. This one can be on. Actually, I may go ahead and do them the way you're supposed to. And you may ask, why are you doing short, stubby? You know, they're not as tall as you even. Well, there's a reason. They're going to be tall. So these tall ones are the size of your walls. The short ones are a third wall, a third of a wall. And in doing so, there is something you find later on. It is in the furniture. Well, I don't have it yet. Okay, so I'll show you. When you go to your things you can learn, it's this right here. It's a wooden box frame. What it's done is for stacking. It's like shelving, but you put your chests on them. They are taller than a single frame, a single wall. They're a little bit. The frame itself is as tall as a single wall, but to put a chest on top, you need a little more. So therefore, that's why I do the third wall, a third of a wall add-on, to give it a little bit more. So then you go in here into your structures. You have walls, and you have these little half walls. So you can say, I want a half wall here, or not a half wall, a third wall. One there, one there. One, wherever that just put it, not there. I'll take it down in a second. There, there, there. And I'm going to make this side my door. So there. And last, there. And actually it's not last. This one goes up top, but I'll have to come back to it. So I'm going to do a door right here, if I can see, right? And then the half, or the third wall, whatever you call it, goes up there. Now sometimes it's easier just to do it from outside. And you can climb, but I'm gonna lay this all out, and then I will build it. Because and that's awful tall for a window. I should have put the window a little lower. How about here? Because I want at least one window that's so I can see what's going on. Yeah, no, I can't see nothing. I can see the weather. That's about it. All right, that's fine. Like I said, this is just a temporary building anyway, so you can put the little wall on bottom, you can put the little wall on top. It's whatever, however you want to do it. You just have to make sure you put, you know, to get all the way up, you have to put both of them. Now, when it's all said and done, you won't see the borderline between them. Can't you see the? There we go. Now let's get rid of this one. And that's basically what our building is going to look like. It's not a lot, but it's something. Now here's the beauty part about it: when they're not built yet, you can walk right through them. So we can pick these up. Do I not have space? Oh, wait, what? Oh, it's because I'm using the hammer. I'm like, why wouldn't it let me pick it up? And so the only thing you want to make sure of is that you're building the pillars first. So add, and they only take one log per pillar. So there's my 5. So now I can go collect some more. Alright, I want to see what the heck is going on with this thing. So this wall is cockeyed for some reason. Let's see. 5. Let's detach it. Let's see what is going on here. Okay, so a solid wall. Let's try that. Let's see. Alright, much better. I don't know what it was. It was like offset. Didn't look. It looked weird. It was sticking out the side. All right, so let's grab some more sticks. I think it's what it is, sticks and planks, so we can. Actually, what do we need here? We need stone. I think it was. Let's see. Oh no, I'm sorry. I can do it from here. So workshops. This. I need 3 logs, 5 stones, and the toolbox. So I need stone and a toolbox. So I have the toolbox. So let's do. We're gonna have to burn some up for stone. So let's do that. Okay, so that is iron. So that's a lot. Okay. Three stone. What do I need here? I need energy. I need water. So let's drink some water. I need carbs and proteins. Take this. I think that's enough. Yeah, that's enough on the water until I go down a little bit more. Let's see, what do I have? Engineering, wasn't it? Or was tailoring? No. It was engineering. Electrical. Engineering. Let's use that some more. Can't use it. Completed or insufficient level. So I've learned enough. I don't need electrical just yet, but I think I will do. Can I use metallurgy? No. It's hard to determine. I have all the tailoring, so let's use that. Alright, got a little bit of tailoring. Burned a little of my mood. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to set a bunch of the books down right here just to get them out of my inventory and give me some space. Let's drop that. Let's drop that. Let's drop that. Now I can get sticks. I can have that. Alright. And on this side, what do I need here? I need sticks and plank. I'm going to have to wait on that. So let's go 5. We'll put the workshop there. And that way, let's go to 6. That way I can gather up some stones. Hearing yourself run just throws me off so bad. Where'd it go? There's a stone. I need 5 of them, I think. Maybe more. I mean, definitely more on the long run, but. Let me cut down another tree here. Get the hell out of the way. There's no telling where it'll end up. Oh, still jumping. No more jumping. Oh man. So getting those sticks did it to me. All right, that's fun. Not that. All right. All right. So sticks are gone. Need some stone in here. Let's grab that toolbox. No? Okay, what am I missing here? What's going on? So, if I take this, actually I want that to be there. Take this down here, this down here, and this up here. I think that leaves me enough room for the toolbox. Yeah. Now, I need to move stuff around again. So, let's put this here. Let's put this here, here. Let's move this up here. That way it leaves me the spot for my logs. Because once I have the logs, once I have that thing made, it's going to make things a little simpler. Now, where did that tree go that I cut down? Right here somewhere? There we go. Alright, let's do something in a second. Thought so. Alright. Well, it's good to know the trader doesn't sleep, so we don't have to worry about that guy. But here's the part I like about building this little station. Is you go in here, and now you have storage. So you can move all this stuff over to... Right. Oh, I want those. Alright. We're still getting rained on. But now, actually, I do want to take that. I want to go here. I want to unlock this. Now I want to use this. Bring this here. Go to the plank and craft. And each one of these makes 4. Once you have these, then you can make this. So it's a process, little by little. So we'll bring this over. Now we'll go here, take our flashlight, bring it here, put a battery in it. Or no, we got to do this. Charge it. It takes a battery. Now you can put it back. I'm trying to remember which button turns the flashlight on. Okay, it's that. So now we have a flashlight. It doesn't help as much as you would think it does unless you're in a dark room. It's much easier to see just as is. So, and the lighting in here looks cool. So we'll get all these picked up. We'll make a bunch of planks. You want to stay here through this because the creating of it actually gives you the experience. If you just make them and leave, then you won't get the experience for when they're crafted. But each individual one, as it's crafted, you get that experience. Watch the right hand side, right here. Mechanics, raising, skill, whatever. So that's my mechanic skill. Which, if you're not worried about the points, this is fine. See, mechanics, raising skill proficiency. Now, what I want to do while I'm here is pick these things up so I don't lose them either, and get back in before that next one is made. Actually, I want to make sticks, so I need to go get some sticks. But the planks will help with creating the walls. So We'll add material. That one's done. This one's done. I don't think I did that one, no. So I need some sticks. So before my thing craps out, I'm gonna go get some sticks. Look at those graphics for lightning. So that way. It's such a good job. It sounds, it feels realistic, you know. Alright, so I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to take this, and I'm going to put some sticks over here. I want one of those, and I want one of those. So I need more stone, which now that I have the pickaxe, I can get more stone. Alright, put this over. Alright, what was I needing this for? Oh, up here. What do I have for sticks? I got 9, 10, 11. Alright, let's do this. You see where we're going with this, but I want to outdoor structure furniture. I'm gonna make a bed. Now the downfall to these beds are they don't really fit anywhere. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bring it out here because you can make it on the ground. And it takes sticks and material. Alright. And with this you can go in and sleep. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. So Wyatt did that. I'm gonna sleep for 3 hours. It passes time, but you have to watch your stuff. See, this goes up, but all that goes down. And it got rid of the thunder and lightning. So I'm gonna drink this clean water. And I'm gonna need to eat something. So we will run inside. Go over to the workbench. And find something that gives us carbs and protein. Our mood's good, so all we need is carbs, protein. That one actually worked, so let's do this. We'll consume that. Well, guys, so this is what the game is. You know, what do y'all think? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification. Let me know when future videos are coming out, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Don't forget, let me know. Let me know what y'all think. I'm going to do a series on this. I'm not sure when it's coming out or how many I'll do, but I enjoy the game. We've already made it 3 days, and we haven't died, which is great. So, until next time, guys. Later.